I'm happy to guide you in this meditation today. So let's begin. Take a few deep, slow breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. And settle in. Make sure you are comfortable. There is a popular saying in addiction recovery circles, one day at a time. This refers to our very human tendency to feel we have to solve all our problems right now. That we think we have to figure out or achieve everything. In a nutshell, to be in control of life. One day at a time reminds us that it is impossible to climb a mountain all at once, or even to know what's going to happen 100 feet up. But taking it just step by step makes it a lot more manageable. It brings us back into the present moment, which, if we are honest with ourselves, is the only place where we have any control. And that control is not usually about our external situation, but about how we are reacting or not reacting to it. The beauty of meditation is that it allows us to break life down into even tinier pieces. When we use our breath as an anchor, bringing us back to the present moment again and again, as our minds wander off into problem solving or fantasizing or worrying, we find a natural building way to the present, to be present. In this presence, it's easier to be compassionate to ourselves. We do this by meditating, one breath at a time. Within this one breath, there is only the here and now. This breath is gentle, life-giving reminder that that conversation or presentation we are dreading or rehearsing isn't actually happening right now. That all we can really do and know is that we are alive here now. This is the place we are. These are the sounds we hear. This is the sensation of breathing. Life is much simpler than we believe, but that's so easy to forget when we get overwhelmed. The teachers likes to say that breathing is a great meditation focus because it's portable and free, and we always have access to it. Anyone who's ever struggled to breathe knows what it feels like to realize they've taken breathing for granted. Tara Brach says, life is not a problem to be solved. Again, this is so easy to forget. We speed around on autopilot, believing that if we can just get things right, we won't have to suffer. And yet, the first noble truth of Buddhism is that being alive means we will experience pain. There is no escaping it. And trying to escape it means we miss out on so much of the beauty of life. The smell of the fresh air, our health, a loved one we are sitting next to, the taste and nourishment of the food we are eating. Even entire good days can slip by us when we are focused on making things better or different. If you focus on one breath at a time, it might help you to set your timer at intervals. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes. Whenever your timer tings or chimes, you can use this as a reminder to come back to this one breath. Then to this one. In and out. Now this one. You can remember again and again how each breath contains multitudes. Each breath reminds us of the richness of the life we have been given, the richness of sorrow, of gratitude, even of anger, the richness of being a living, breathing being. Remember, there is a reason meditation is called practice. We are not accustomed to moving slowly or to being in the present. Everything in our culture conditions us not to. So it's important to have a great deal of patience and kindness for yourself when you are trying to focus on the breath. It can help to say silently, one breath at a time, or this breath, now this one, now this one. Or you can use cheek nudge hands reminder. Breathe in. I know that I'm breathing in. And breathing out. I know I'm breathing out. Anxiety may come up when we are trying to take things one breath at a time. Shouldn't I be doing something? What if I fall behind? Anxiety is not a bad thing. We can use it as a doorway into the present moment. What is it like to breathe with anxiety? One breath, then another. Does more anxiety arise? How does that feel? When we take things one breath at a time, it's much more manageable than I must conquer all of my anxiety and all of my to-do list before bedtime. Take things one breath at a time, we might also experience relief. To let go of what we are holding of the future and the past. What does this relief feels like? This breath asks nothing of us. In this moment, there is nothing to do. This meditation reminds us that life is simply a series of moments, one after another. One breath at a time can bring us into our body. It can attune us to feelings we haven't noticed we were feeling, whether on a mental or physical level. And like climbing the mountain one step at a time, it can help us take the experience of that feeling bit by bit, manageably, one breath at a time. Very good. Thank you for this time together. I hope to see you in our next meditation practice. Have a good one.